and welcome to my little urban garden. I'm going to start doing some garden tours about every 2 weeks or so, watching it in increments. You notice it more. It's kind of like watching paint dry. I do watch my plants grow every single day, every morning, every night I tuck them in, so it's just harder to see the growth and the progress. So this is for my records to look back on. I want to tag you along so you can come take a look. I got my supervisor on my back here to help me. Say hello. Hi. Start up here with my little containers. Hanging basket with a strawberry that survived. I don't do much to my strawberries. In fact, I damn near neglect them and they come back every year. I did put some nasturtium seeds in there. It's always an experiment. I get a coleus that goes into there every year and the colors just pop. Some chives that I've had for years and years. Actually don't consume a lot of them, but still pretty cool. Completely neglected these ones and they got really dehydrated. So they're looking a little sad, but they're okay. More strawberries. Oh, this one's a happy one. One of these is red strawberry. I believe it's this one. I have a little hanging basket in here. Got some nasturtiums coming. Gorgeous. Marigold. I started marigolds from seed this year. Very excited about that. Not sure what this is. If you do, let me know. This one's kind of random every year. If it turns out to be the super nasty weed, I'll get rid of it and start something new come closer to May long weekend. And here I have a lonely little radish. I have some spinach that just keeps on getting destroyed by the squirrels. Where are we? There. More spinach. Yeah, lettuce completely didn't survive because of squirrels and cats. The marigold that I started from seed. This is some calibrachoa that actually survived. I pruned it back a little bit. Could probably do a bit more. Beautiful white, and it flows down here. Another one of my marigolds. Nasturtium, actually. I thought it was dead because I put it out when it was still pretty cold, but it's actually doing pretty okie dokie, maybe. This is a beast. I'll step back to show you this. This is a hydrangea vine, and we got this multiple years ago, and it said that it would take about 3 years or so to establish itself, and it's supposed to have these white flowers. I'm still yet to see a flower. It doesn't necessarily get enough sun, but every year it comes in like this, and fast, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Just fills up the space because this doesn't get a lot of sun at all. It's a makeshift fountain my husband made. Just a simple pot. And this was another pot that we just drilled a bigger hole in, or a simple pump. I think it was all at like Canadian Tire. Totally livens up the space. I love the sound. Unless you gotta pee, then this beautiful beast survived through the winter. Got some little cleaning up to do, but love it. Some grass everywhere. Snuck another nasturtium in there. That was a transplant. This one was from seed. There's 3 different nasturtiums. Did I label them all? Nope. Guess I love surprises. Here is my oregano. This oregano grows crazy every year. I didn't realize how kind of weedy it is. It's kind of like the mint, where it just kind of takes over. Green onions. These were all just store-bought green onions from the grocery store, and we cut to eat, and then, yes, that's right. Yeah, cut them off and put them in there after a few inches. You got something to say? You like onions? All right, another strawberry. This was one I found. I can't remember where I found it, but it was a volunteer. So I gave it its pot, and for fun I threw it in some spinach, which is surviving, and lettuce, which is also surviving, and something died here because, again, critters. Another strawberry. This is actually 2 strawberries. This one is an aspen, so it's the beautiful white strawberries. This one, I can't remember what it was called. It's like a raspberry strawberry. It was some sort of blend, hybrid. I don't think I've actually gotten any fruit from it yet, but this will be its 2nd year, so we'll see. This is a pure aspen. Absolutely gorgeous, just pure white fruits, and it's delicious. Every year it's my baby. I believe this one is the mix of aspen and the red, cross-pollinated. Again, completely neglected it. Comes back every year. Another hanging basket. I just dumped a whole bunch of nasturtium seeds in there. Another open canvas there. Oh, I did the Thunbergia. Do I say that right? I did this last year, and that was a fiend. Absolutely love it. It's got the bright orange flowers, and it just took off. It's a vine. In fact, I'm actually not allowed to do it this year because it was so much. It actually was growing up onto the hanging basket, down all around, and actually got up into our window. It was getting into our dining area, like on the dining table. Felt like Jumanji or something. These are some snapdragons that overwintered, and I did nothing. I am a completely neglectful parent. Well, I think we're doing okay so far, but I didn't cover them, did nothing, and they came back. Some thyme. This is some thyme. It used to be up there. Very happy, very fragrant. Love the smell. It's little cute, like light purpley flowers. When I had it up there, it would bloom the same time that the rhododendron here did, and it would be so gorgeous, like a tiny little mini me of the rhododendron. This beautiful grass, I think it's getting too much light though. It was doing really well when the snapdragons were tall. They grew really tall. Trying some lettuce. Looks like there's a little lettuce. Looks like one survived. 2 maybe. We'll see what else. These are some starters on the inside. I started everything from seed this year. First time doing so. Some rosemary that is blooming. Absolutely gorgeous. I got some peas, mint on its own, because that's how you got to do it. This is planter on the bottom. Gosh, I'll have to find the name of it again. It's purple and it comes out kind of like a hosta. These like a reed and these purple things and little purple flowers, but it comes back every single year. No matter what I put on it, no matter what I do, there it is. It's already starting and it just gets huge. So we've had it for at least 5 years now. This is a passion flower that we grabbed randomly because it looked really cool at the nursery years ago. Always about this time, a little bit earlier, I'm like, it's dead. It's completely dead. It comes back, actually. Husband nipped it way back last year, and I completely thought it was dead. See if this nasturtium survives. My lovely daughter decided to pull it out yesterday. Some potatoes. So this will be fun to watch grow. We started them a bit late, but I mean, we'll see how that goes. More peas. These are sugar anns, so they should only get about 2 feet. This is another strawberry that volunteered itself, and it looks like we have catnip this year too. I'm gonna let that go. I do have a kitty, and she likes to chew on it sometimes, so gosh, that's really soft. I didn't realize how soft that was. Calibrachoa that stayed, so we'll see. It's a little lanky, but I think it survived last year too. This might be on its 3rd year now. Beautiful white flowers again. I'm really a sucker for those. This is going to be some tomatoes. I just snuck some my kind of extra peas that I had in the seedlings. Got a whole bunch of peppers going on. Tomatoes. We got Romas, Bonnie's Best, and Manitoba tomatoes this year. Peppers, I have shishito, hot Hungarian, black Hungarian, Thai, and I think just a bunch of chilies that we took one of our chilies we grew last year and took the seeds out, and they almost all came to fruition. So now I'm going to try to find room for all these chilies. These are the Romas. They're absolutely phenomenal, if you can see in the reflection. So now we'll go to the big plot. So, potatoes. I just very roughly hilled them up this morning. There's 4 in here. We just actually found them in the pantry. The eyes were already huge, so we just threw them in there and think it's going to be russets. Peas. Yeah. So I do have some peas in there, and I did throw some other peas to start. There we are. From seed, but again, we get the critters in here consistently every morning. Just tuck it back in, but we'll see. They might be a little too spaced out, but you know, we'll just go every year. Experiment for us, so we like to try different things. This is the first year peas from seed. You got it? You got? No, you can't grab the phone. Oh, that's a volunteer potato. I love volunteers. I am such a sucker for it. I had one of the biggest tomato plants in my life last year. It was a volunteer. My husband made these super swanky cages to try to protect them because we had so many little critters that eat everything. I did put these out quite early because I know that they're earlier cool weather crops, so I thought that'd be okay. And I came out and there's just a bunch of sticks. And actually the sweet peas survived okay. But yeah, I gave something a good meal of tasty, nutritious young pea leaves. This one is I think this is a sweet pea, and it's really happy. I've got to try to train it to go up somewhere. So we got a whole row of the peas. Turning around this way. I have some radishes. I think I literally just kind of threw them in here. I'm going to do some more in the back so I can have some succession. So you can see where I first did them, and I didn't thin them. My husband actually doesn't eat a lot of radishes, so we'll just see. I was a little bit better with the second time around. Some carrots. Carrots might not go to fruition, just of timing. I did start them earlier, but they didn't take, so they might not be done in time by the time we want to put the peppers and tomatoes in here. These carrots are happy. I might leave these a little bit longer. Some beets. I tried these beets at least 3 times this year. I tried them inside, which I know a lot of people don't recommend. I tried direct sowing them twice in here. I do have down here, they seem to be doing a lot better. Look how close those are. Strawberries, more strawberries. Oh, this is a funky one. Every year when we go to the garden centers, we always grab something that's funky, is what we say, something a little bit different. And some success, yes, and lots of not success. But it's still a success whether or not it works because we learn. Here's this one. So Aloha Berry, slight pineapple flavor. This is its 2nd year, and from what I was learning is that strawberries are biannual, so the 2nd year is the best for the fruiting. It's very happy, very healthy. It's another volunteer. I'm assuming it's an aspen. That seems to be the most common one that I have around here. And it's starting to smile at us. That makes me so happy to see these. I'm continuing our peas. These are super sugars, so those are going to get really tall. Another strawberry. This I'm assuming is that raspberry tasting cross. Oh, here we are. Great. So we'll see See how that goes. Neato. Peas, peas, peas. Peas, peas, peas. Here's the other. The cross, we'll see. Very dark berry. One of them. Oh, no, there it is. That is it. So this is this one. June bearing strawberry. A cherry berry. So it's supposed to taste like cherry, I believe. Yeah, cherry flavor. So we'll see. This is what fun about gardening is. You just never know. Peas all around. Another volunteer strawberry. Flat leaf parsley and some curly leaf parsley. What are these feet doing? My marigolds all the way around. I like to put it like a little bit of a barrier, but also to have them on the outside to help attract all the good bugs and bad bugs. This is a little rose I bought that was supposed to be an indoor, like, decorative one. The lady at the nursery was actually not very nice. She said it wouldn't do really well outside, and I'm stubborn, and if you tell me not to, I'm going to try to do it harder. And it's actually very happy. It is getting some aphids, but I'm trying to be on top of it with the spray. Aphids are always around, so just got to stay on top of it. This year we're going to try to focus on preventative for the pests because we did have quite a few pests last year. But yeah, that concludes my little garden tour. My first one. I'm going to try to have one every 2 weeks or so. We can see the progress and the growth. Thanks for joining me today. Say bye, Vera. Bye-bye.